Okay, boys, FC Premier Elite video session number 3. Let's take a look at how the top 14U teams play. What is the biggest difference to how we play, and what is one thing you can copy right now? We are watching Manchester City versus Anderlecht. Anderlecht is in the dark blue, and Manchester City are in the red and black stripes. The Anderlecht left back takes the ball out from defense, gives it to the center mid, who touches it off to the left winger, who touches it to the center forward, and they almost score. Probably should have scored. That was a great attack. How did it work? The Anderlecht left back had 3 choices: carry the ball himself, pass it up to the left wing, or go central to the center mid. He went central, which drew in 3 defenders, leaving the left winger wide open. Notice the off the ball running here from the center forward and the left back trying to overlap. They both head into open space and almost get the goal for it. I like this one here. Look how quick they pass the ball. They don't hold on to it any longer than they have to. The first opportunity they have to pass it, they do so. I really like this one. The right mid comes inside, gets the pass. His head is up. He sees his options and decides, you know what? I'm going to take a shot. There's nobody in front of me. As a team, we've been getting much better with this, but we have to remember, when in doubt, take the shot every single time. One of their center mids here passes it to the left winger. You're going to see a lot of inverted wingers in this. He's actually right-footed, even though he's on the left. He gets lucky and it deflects to the center mid, who takes a shot and almost gets another deflection to go in. That's why we have to take the shot. Here's some great defending against the counterattack, something we sometimes struggle with. As you can see, they're out of position. Their left center back is way too far outside, so they find themselves running backwards towards their own goal. The right back is in a tough spot. Does he go to the ball or cover the outside man? And look at the center backs. They're holding their line very nicely. He made the right choice, though, and eventually pushes them outside. They do get a shot off, but it's from an angle. They quickly go direct on this one and almost get a goal, but good goalkeeping and defending keeps the score 0-0. Until they finally break that defense down with a simple through ball and a very clean finish. Let's watch it go through one time first. Great pass. An even better finish. Anderlecht are up 1-0. And he definitely earned his goal celebration here. We're going to break this goal down slowly. I want you to watch what the center mid does right here. This little fake turn to his right, but takes it inside towards space. That is a subtle, but very effective and slick move. He puts that through ball with their center back playing the striker onside. He runs into space, touches it towards goal, and just passes it low and across the goal. A great, great finish there. You guys know it's harder than it looks. You can't blast it, just pass it. This is nice here. It's called a cutback through ball pass. He cuts back and puts it through to the striker, and they almost score. So this is why passing the ball back is not going backwards, but restarting the attack. This is how and why we want to play out from the back as a team. The left back could have forced a forward pass here, but he doesn't. He goes back to the left center back. I love how far apart they are here and how the goalkeeper is almost playing as the third center back. They finish the switching sides here, and the right back plays it up to the right winger. He cuts inside and drives towards goal in the open space. They get a fortunate bounce here, but that's the way it goes sometimes, and they get their second goal. Just a beautiful goal. Once again, the forward has earned his goal celebration, and once they're done, we're going to take another look at this thing. When the ball moves out to the right here, I want you to take a look at the right forward off the ball. As he runs wide, it drags these two defensive players out of the way so the right winger can cut inside here. He's not mindlessly blasting forward either. He gets his head up right here, takes a look at all of his options. He has a few different choices. He can go out wide, go central, or go across. He decides to go across, takes the lucky bounce there, like I said, but the left forward followed up. If he hadn't followed up, he wouldn't have got that goal. The left forward here makes a really interesting run off the ball. He's going to try to drag these two defenders towards the center so the player on the ball has space. The two defenders don't bite, but it was a really clever run. The center forward did a good job to even get a shot off there. Here they are playing out from the back again, but this time they move the ball much quicker. You don't always have to pass it slowly. Sometimes you can go pretty direct. This time it's the right back who puts a really nice over-the-top ball to the center forward, who cuts across the defender and again passes it across the goal and slots it into the far corner. When we re-watch this, I want you to see the center backs in the number 6 to know why this was so good. The center backs are not too close to each other, and the number 6 is right in front, making the triangle. When they play it out to the right back, he's nice and wide and sees that there's a 2 versus 1 situation here. He decides to go over the top and let the center forward run onto it. He does an outstanding job here of running across the defender, cutting him off on his way to goal, instead of going out to the right and away from the defender. Once he makes it across, he slows down and opens his body up, getting ready for the finish. He passes it across the goal, nice and low, right into the far corner. This here is a really good individual run, but it could have been an even better goal had he drug it back across the goal to his center forward, who was wide open there in the center. Here is a very smart counter-attacking goal. The first time through, let's just watch it go in real time. See if you can pick up here what the right winger did that was so smart, in my opinion. Not to mention the absolute banger of a goal. It starts, obviously, with the center mid putting this perfectly weighted through ball to the winger, who starts raising his arm up and yelling to the center players like he's going to cross it. That makes the defender start looking around to see who he's going to cross it to. But instead, he's an inverted winger again, and he cuts it back onto his left foot. And the center back here, who was tricked by the fake cross and started looking for players who weren't there behind him, gives him the space to score. Now it's halftime, and the teams are having their talks. Anderlecht is up 3-1 against City. Before we begin the second half, though, remember your assignment. What is the biggest difference to how we play, and what is one thing you can copy right now? Here we go. Keep that stuff in mind. Anderlecht attacks the Man City goal. Great save. Here's another one. Bounces off the wall, gets a second shot, and the goalkeeper has it. Intercepted. He's through on goal, but another great diving save. Those goalkeepers saved their teams. This is one of the best long passes I've ever seen a youth player make. Look at that thing. All the way across the pitch. Onto the left winger, who gets it. Remember, he's inverted, so he's trying to get it onto his right foot. And the right back allows him to do it, but they get lucky. Then they get a free kick for something off the camera, and the goalkeeper saves it. And then there's a free kick on the other side, and we get to see that even the best teams can get messy on defense. There are 3 unmarked City forwards in the box here, and it goes right between 2 of them. They had better clean that up on the next set piece. They might not get so lucky. Uh-oh, here's another set piece for them. Let's see how they handle this one. City takes a free kick from their right. They have a left foot player take it so it curls in towards goal and they score it off the rebound. The Anderlecht players are appealing offsides, but let's take a look. Nope, he's playing them onside, they're right back. And he needs to be on the goal side of the player because if not, this happens. He should have been there to block him out and deal with it. Also, the ref don't care. Play to the whistle. It doesn't matter if you think it's offsides. Don't ever stop playing until you hear that whistle, like here. Full time, end of the game. Anderlecht wins 3-2 versus Man City. So what did you learn? Remember, our questions were, what did you see as the biggest difference in how they play compared to how we play? And 2, what is one thing that you personally can copy from them starting right now? The end. Unless you want to watch the U14s of one of the best youth clubs in the world get beat by a small club from Mumbai, India. If so, keep watching.